I knew I'd be galvanized, I knew I'd be tired, I knew I would work hard. I did not know that it would move me so deeply. I would never have thought, ever in a million years, that I would ultimately be sitting here talking about Laurie Strode again. And what I didn't realize was that it was going to be a deeply emotional experience for me. When I first walked onto the set as Laurie in her wardrobe, needless to say, I started crying the day I arrived. I didn't stop crying until I left. What happened on October 31st, 1978 was a trauma. And so the woman we meet 40 years later is really a walking example of PTSD. She is obsessed with the fact that Michael Myers is going to come back, and he's going to come back for her. She's had her young daughter taken from her. That young daughter has now grown up and is played by Judy Greer, and she's a psychologist. And her daughter, played by Andy Matichak, is now 17 years old, the exact age that Laurie Strode was. So what you have is 3 generations who are dealing with the trauma that occurred in 1978, each in their own way. And you try to see how this family fits together, but it doesn't really fit together. What I loved about what they were doing is, first of all, they were omitting all of the other stories. And that just made sense to me. It made it free and clear of having to explain the past. I thought that their way of making it generational, but keeping it all in Haddonfield on Halloween night, I thought was excellent. I thought the inclusion of the journalists to be the Greek chorus, to be the people that tell the story for the audience was fantastic. And I thought that it was an honest interpretation of PTSD. I wanted to be human and show the human side of what happens to somebody. And that was my job, to bring that. And I was very, very happy, and I am thrilled